Welcome back to Restaurant Aett. I appreciate you being part of the family. Today is the day of March 3, which is the lunar eclipse of the blood moon, which is a Virgo moon, a new moon in March. I got to see the full moon up in the sky, but I didn't get to see the red blood moon part of it because we were under dense fog advisory. So if you got to see it, yay you. So let's go ahead, because we are in a new moon season with the eclipse bringing out extra strong energy. I am psyched because it's a Virgo moon and I am a Virgo, so I appreciated the day. Hope you did too. Let's do a Rune Master spread. Okay, we have a new moon, so what is something from the distant past? Okay, we had outside distractors or influences in our distant past. Gotta love that. Got rid of that. That was up in one of our readings not too long ago. Okay, recent past, please. This rune was also there, if I can grab it. This is Ingwaz. This is the creative rune or the hearth rune. This looks like DNA or a cocoon. So this is the male fertility. This is all about construction, shelter, yield, good investment, things like that. So that was in our past. Let's look at the present. What do we got going on today, please? Today we have Thor's hammer, so we're breaking out of some crap. We have a new start. We're using our strategies and our calculated maneuvers. We're going to break out of stagnation, break any rules that no longer apply to us, and just start fresh. New moon. Okay, what is in our near future, please? Oh, that's two runes. Just one, please, Elder. We have, I always get this rune. This is my rune. I tell you what, my grandmother had Gibo, which was hospitality. I have some of that, but my total life story is all about Kinas. This is the torch rune or the education learning rune. So in our near future, we're going to learn something. We're going to find a new skill, find new truths, solutions. We're going to overcome something, get some justice going. Okay, what's in our further out future? Expand out a little more. What's coming up? Whoop, I lost it. Further out future, we have, Fehu. This is the first rune in the Elder rune set. So this is all about wealth. This was the cattle rune back in the day. So this is all about trust, gain, offspring, financials. Gotta love that. Okay. Let's see, where should we go? What's the overall theme of this message? The overall theme of this message is Swahilo, which is the 16th rune or the 8th rune in the family Aett. Runes are in Aetts or family or clans, just like people. So this is the 8th one on the emotional and mental growth. Nice. This is the lightning rod. So this is all about soul or sun. This is self-mastery and self-control. We have victory over our passions. Nice. Good work, y'all. Okay. What could be blockages with this learning and this wealth coming up? What could be some blockages we need to be aware of? Okay. Our blockage might be that we're not connecting in with source. This is Elgis. This is the elk rune or the protective rune. So we really need to connect to our source, get help, get shield from adversities, resistance to that. So if we have help, we're going to find the solutions and the answers and gain that wealth and prosperity. If we're not connecting in, we're going to leak out and not be as profitable as we probably could have been. So if you're looking for abundance, plug in, they can help. Okay. Speaking of help, guides, ancestors, our helpers, what's a message, please? What's some tips that you would give us? Okay. We have, Athala. So they're saying, listen to us. Okay, we're hooking into source and we need to listen to them, learn from the past. Don't get outside distractors going. Okay, so you have to break out of crap and work that cycle all over again. Try to stay pure with it. Listen to the ancestors. They will help you not have to go through all that trial and tribulation, right? You're going to get self-mastery, self-control because you're hooked into source. You're learning from them so that you can have all of it. This is the 24th rune, the master rune, the last rune in the set for the Germanic set, right? So this is all about home, assets, inheritance, family tradition. Good luck. You can have it all, but you need to learn from the past and hook into ancestors. Hey, which you are, right? You're part of our Aett, our family, and the runes are family to you, and you're learning from them right now. Okay, let me adjust this cloth because it's liking to leak out my runes here. We had Tiwaz go flying. Okay, so what was the past theme? What was the past theme? Okay, the past theme is chilling out, getting clarity. We had to get our vices under control, which we did, right? So, yay, good job. What's the future theme? The future theme, this is different than the suelo. They both look like Z's, but they're different. So the future theme is Nathis. Oh, this is a cautionary tale one here. This is searching for what's essential. Okay, we need to search for what's essential. Otherwise, we might have a difficult lesson. A destiny, a rebellion, a solitude that needs to happen so that we can get back on track. So that might not be all bad if we figure out what is necessary is hooking into source and listening to the past. If we can listen to the past with the advice from the elders and learn our lessons, then wealth, prosperity will be ours. We have to figure out what's necessary. And sometimes we like to overlook that. Oh, I got that. I can do that on my own. Then we have to break through and we have all these distractors and we have to chill out and we have to do all this tough work. Okay, so they're just saying, hey, you went through all of that. Did you learn anything? Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. And they're like, hey, girlfriend, boyfriend, if you can get your crap together, you don't have to go through all of that. Oh, wait a minute, that's not Nathis. This is, that's not the cross one. This is Iwas. This is the yew tree. This is letting go, finding new ways, using your clairvoyance and intuition. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. That makes sense. So the theme is using your intuition, letting go, using new ways, learning the lessons, listening to the past, gaining wealth. Oh, my bad. I am so sorry. I noticed that when I started putting that there, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's not the cross one. Okay, whew, I'm so glad I caught that. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I forget the order too. I have to think about it. So, let me try to think about this order now. Make sure I get them in the right slots. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, radio. This is 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I'm going to scooch you up a little bit. So we have the runes in their respective clans or Aetts. If you're using the Danish runes, the 16, the Scandinavian, think Viking. Okay, so that's my Danish heritage. They don't have 16. They would call this family business Aett. They drop the A in front. So this is the elder set, the German side, the Germanic tribes. And so there were 24 runes that my ancestors used. But I don't see a pattern of run of 3. We have 2 skipping, 2 here, skipping, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's kind of like a dance move. Wonder if it's a polka. Don't know. So anyway, I don't see a run of 3. So we have 3 runes in the practical, earthly, physical Aett family. We have 5 in the emotional and mental Aett family. This is all about cleaning house. So if you haven't really cleaned house, this is a really good way to keep it clean. If you have cleaned it, and if you haven't, y'all get busy. And then 2 on the spiritual realm. So in this emotional and mental clarity growth house or Aett, we can't skip this. So if we don't like outside influencers, sorry, you think you might be able to avoid the distractors, but you're going to get them. You can't not do this. If you don't, it's just going to take you longer to grow through that to get to this 24th rune. So, cautionary tale, watch out for the distractors. If you get them, sink in. Might need to chill out, get some clarity, figure out a game plan. Find new ways, let go of the distractors. Seek clairvoyance, intuition. You might need to connect into source, get some answers, pray, and then really make sure that you're using your self-mastery, self-control, so you can get out of all of these runes in this family. So you're being called to grow through them. It might go fast, 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 or if you're stubborn, as the day is long, it might take you a hot minute, okay? So now let's look at the Danish side of my heritage. If I had used the younger set, there would be different symbols or icons. Like this hail rune, this is the Germanic symbol. But if I was using the younger set, my Danish set would be a star burst. Like think of firework. So they have different symbols, but a lot of the message is the same. So just kind of keep that in mind as you go through this. So there's nothing that gets removed on the physical, practical, earthly plane. As far as this plane goes, they would not connect in with Source. The Vikings wouldn't have done that. The Vikings wouldn't have really concentrated on Hearth either. In if they're voyagers, they're out raiding and gaining and trading. They're not so worried about the Hearth. and the construction and all that. They're not homebodies, so they didn't really have that rune. And they didn't really have this either with listening to the ancestors. Okay. So out of the 8 runes that are missing in the younger set, because they didn't have them. The younger set, the Danish, Scandinavian, Viking set, is older than this Germanic set. So they did not have 8 runes. They only had 16 instead of 24. So out of the 8, 3 are gone from this message. So that changes it up a little bit. We have 3 and we have 4. So use your money wisely. Break out of stagnation. Use your strategies. Learn new strategy, their way of doing things. Find solutions. Watch out for the distractors. Chill out. Resist vices. Make sure that you have them controlled so you can maintain your prosperity. Let go. Find new ways. Listen to your intuition and your gut if you need to, so that you can have self-mastery and self-control. Okay. With that, thanks for tuning in to Rune Aett, and we will talk to y'all later. Bye for now.